Hello everybody, this is Simeonski. Welcome to another Rec Room tutorial. In this one, I'm gonna explain to you one of the mechanics that I used in my games and also show you how you can build this mechanic into your game step by step. Alright, this is an example where I will be sending people to the grave, so to speak, and will set a gravestone for them. I'm using this in the Bible experience or in Gospel of Mark. I will link both experiences in the description. But basically what this game mechanic so to say does, if I go close to these guys over there, then I will basically die, be put to the grave and have a gravestone. Let's see how this works. Simeon has been killed by the tenants, so I'm dead now. And I'm in the grave, so people can see me in the grave. And I can get up from the grave and see, oh, this was my grave. And yeah, basically I died and there's a gravestone here. So this is the mechanic I want to show you how to do it. Okay, I want to start with a trigger that if the person is entering, it will be sent, or he, she, it, the person will be sent to the grave, and that's why I'm starting like I always do with our trigger over here. Bam. So this is a trigger. Once we enter this, we are killed, there's a sound, and we will be sent to the grave. So our grave will be, let's put it right next to the thing. Let's put it over here. Let's have a nice and fancy, let's see if there's a gravestone in my inventory. No. Okay. We will create a gravestone here. Here it is, that's our gravestone. Bam. And so there's the grave. And then we will have our gravestone plate, which is just a text object. Put it here. Bam. Two text objects now. One is my name and the second one will be rests in peace. Okay, so here we go. We have our gravestone. Alright, and how we do this, how we are putting people in a lying position. Easy. We can use the seats for doing something like that. This is a little bit tricky because people might not like this. It can make people sick, just to let you know. So if you turn the seat around. So this means now if I'm sitting on this, I will be laid down, and this makes sure that this can give people a little bit of stomach problems. Let's hide this so you can see it. If you have turned off, you can go in here and turn it invisible, basically. You can change the postures to standing and sitting. I will use standing now, so people lie down flat. And then I would say disable camera smoothing. This means if you go there, you will go directly to the position. The camera smoothing makes me sick, so that's why I'm not using this. But if you are good with driving in a car in VR or something, you should be fine. Okay. Now, what are we doing here? So, we want to give a notice to everybody that this person has died. And send the person here and set the text to their name. So how do we do this? Basically, we do a player entered thing here. We will create a new event just for the announcement that the person has died, so everyone can see it. So therefore we need an event definition. I will put this to the side because it's not really part of our circuitry. Give it a name. Announcement. Call it announcement now, and we want to transfer a property, and the property is actually player. So that's what we want to transfer. Okay. So whenever the player is entered here, we use an event sender and set it to announcement and send it to all. Let's say all, then I can see it, and everyone else in the room will also see it. So this is the thing. We send our name to everyone in the room, and then we can just continue. There's the sound that it should make, that it puts us to the grave, so we can go for the SFX next. Sound effect, here we go. Put the sound effect in here, change it to whatever you want it to be. I use the ding ding now, just that we have a sound effect. There's probably better sounds. Alright, I want this to be heard only by myself if I die. So what I do is I don't sync it, so only I can hear it. And then I'm sending myself to the seat. Basically, just connect seat player here. And what you can do, if you want to have this run by different people, yeah, that's working. It could be that someone is already using this seat, like someone already dies, is lying here, and more people want to go in here and also die. Then what you can do easily is to kind of copy the seat. And basically tell the person if the seat, if you cannot be seated because someone is already using that, then you can just connect the seated failure and go here. And so if the person cannot be seated here because someone is already there, he will just be sent to the next seat, so to speak. And so you can have a graveyard with a lot of people and that all have their own gravestones. But I will not do this for now because I'm alone in the room here. I also still want to do the text change. So how do we do this? We continue our chain here. And basically we use a toString here. Bam. And then we take the value from seated player. Take it to toString. This takes the name from our player that is seated to string and connect it to this text. And when should this happen? When the seed was a success. So we set it to the text, and now if I'm stepping on, this should change to my name. And there it is. Here's my name on the gravestone. And if someone else will step in and sit here, the name will change to his name. So always the last person that basically died will be sent to this grave. Or their name will be on the gravestone. So, but one mechanic that we have not implemented for this yet, but we've prepared it already, is the announcement to everyone in the room that I have died. So how do we do this? We will take another event. Not go to event. Event receiver. Here we go. And we change this to our announcement event. It should be in the beginning, yeah. And it's not. It's not in the beginning. Then it's probably, that is our announcement. And basically what we want to do, this is sent to everyone. So we want to convert the player name that just died to a string with our toString variable. Then what we want to do next is to have a string format. And then we want to put a notification. Show notification. Okay. Bam. So we take the event receiver, take the name of the player, connect it to our value over here. It says error now because the event hasn't triggered yet. And then we can say 0 with brackets is the value that's the input here. Just died. So this will say Simeon just died to everyone in the room whenever somebody is dying. So you can of course do this also. You could for example use this for PvP, and let's connect this to trigger this. You could for example use this for PvP, like if someone died in the room, you can tell them, you can trigger this thing, sending people to the grave when they are hit by a bullet or something like this, or if they fall off the map or something like this. So there's different ways that you can trigger this, but this is how I'm doing it right now. Probably it makes more sense for this to be triggered by someone hit by a bullet, of course, but let's see if it works. Bam, it says Simeon just died. So yeah, that's how you build a gravestone system. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like and subscribe the video if you liked it, or leave a comment. You can also leave comments on what you want to see more on this channel. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.